I wish I could have come in a bit leaner. Why did she even step on stage? Clearly, she isn't winning. She knows it. You know it. Everybody knows it. But does that mean she can't compete? I'm getting sick and tired of people thinking that the only ones who are allowed to compete are those who are shredded or on steroids. There are some people that want to compete natural and that they're just competing at their lifetime best. Now, does that mean it's your lifetime best? No, their lifetime best. Their best. It's not your best, their best. To the same extent, there's people that run marathons. It takes them 5 hours. Is that fast? No, it's the best they can do. Does that mean they can't compete? Wait, we stepped on stage in a bikini in front of all those people. Yeah, she did. Have you ever gone to the beach? If that woman were on the beach, would she not look better than half the people out there? Of course she would. And so just because the expectations are higher when you're stepping on stage doesn't mean that everyone is going to meet those expectations. Not everyone can be the champion. She lost 90 pounds to get in shape. 90. Now, is it possible she could have lost 100? Yup. Is it possible that she could have waited another year? Of course it is. But she didn't want to. She wanted to compete. And so if you start jogging and next year you say, I'm going to do a marathon. Right now, you can barely walk. You're walking along. You're out of shape. You're 300 pounds. And a year from now, you get down to 210 pounds. You run the marathon in 5.5 hours. Does that mean you should have waited for 3 more years before you could run the marathon in 3 hours in order to run it? Or can you not run it in 5 hours now, next year, 4.5, the year after 4 hours, and just keep improving? And so it's her first competition. Did she win? Nope. Did she look like a champion? Of course not. But did she belong on stage? Absolutely.
Now here I was thinking this is a positive, inspirational weight loss transformation video, and then I saw the comments. We've got people like Keith Osborne saying that she's still flabby and sloppy. Glad to see you finally got out of the house. And then he felt the need to comment a second time. Did you have a C-section? What is going on with your arms? Rule number 1 when it comes to posting anything online, never take the comment seriously.
I mean, Blake, the nutrition narc, he's 100% correct. When you do something online, what you need to do is not give 2 shits about the comments. Now, if you want to go back and forth with the comments for fun, the rage bait and so on, then by all means, I do it all the time. But you can't actually take people serious. You're quickly going to realize that the world is full of a bunch of losers, idiots, morons, people with no self-esteem who were raised improperly by unfit parents. That is the world. You perhaps are one of those people where you had a horrible childhood, your parents absolutely sucked, or you didn't have any parents whatsoever. But even if you come from a great family, realize this, most people didn't. Most people have divorced parents. They're not happy. They weren't raised right. And so when you see all these horrible comments, please don't take them serious. Keyboard warriors, it's a real thing. They hate their lives so much and they have to take it out on other people. In order for them to feel good, they have to take it out on you.
If you're thin, they're going to say you're anorexic. You need to eat a burger. If you're normal weight, they're going to call you chubby.
Exactly. If she were fat, which she's clearly overweight, people make fun of her. You're fat. You needed to lose 20 more pounds. Why'd you step on stage? If she showed up looking amazing, unbelievable, a before and after transformation like no other. You're a fake natty. You're on steroids. You're rexic. You didn't eat enough. You need to eat a burger. And so no matter what happens, you can't win. If Hussein Farhat doesn't make a great transformation, people say, why are you competing on stage? Bro, you're still skinny. You're still fat. But if you do make a great transformation, it was steroids. You're a fake natty. You can't win. And so how do you win? By not listening to the comments, or at least not letting them actually affect you. You can read the comments and laugh about it and see that you're being talked about and that any publicity is good publicity, or you can actually let it affect you. And if you do, they win. But if they don't, you win. When somebody has an opinion about you or says something about you, heckles at you, laughs at you, puts you down, you have 2 options. 1, you can listen to them, believe them. The other, you can listen to them in one ear and out the other. They can repeat it 15 freaking times. You're fat. You're a loser. I hate you. I don't like you. No one likes you. Your mom doesn't like you. Your dad hates you. Your girlfriend's cheating on you. Everyone cheats on you. You don't deserve to be born. They can say that over and over and over again. And you have the choice to not listen to them. It doesn't matter what they're saying.
It doesn't matter.
The Rock knows it doesn't matter. Why don't you know? They're continuing to put you down. You've lost all credibility. You're a loser. You're a manlet. Nobody likes you. They only want you for your money. They can say this 100 times in a row, 1,000,000 times in a row, and you don't let it bother you. You have the choice, you do, just you, to decide what bothers you and what doesn't. It doesn't have to bother you. You're thinking, yeah, but that's hard. People keep making fun of me. It's not all that hard. You are the decider. And so if you decide to give that other person power, it's on you. Those haters, those people who are putting you down, if you let it get to you, they win. The bullies, all these people, you don't have to let it bother you. And so rather than accepting what they're saying, rather than giving it any validity, you just move on. They can say what they want, and that's on them. They're the hater. They're the ones insulting you. That insult that they're creating, that they're giving you, it comes from them. You don't have to accept it. If they go and walk up to you and give you a present, hey, here's a gift. It's wrapped in a bow. You don't have to open it. You don't have to accept it. And so when they give you something negative, I mean, who doesn't want a present? If they give you something negative, wrapped in a bow, hey, you're a fat piece of shit. You're ugly. Get off the stage. You don't have to unwrap that present. I don't want it. I don't accept your gift, your insult, nothing. I don't want to have anything to do with you. And so rather than thinking that what other people say matters, it doesn't, unless you make it, unless you want it to matter. And so if these people are people you don't like, they're the bro from Bangladesh, who ever heard of him? How does it matter? And so whatever the haters are saying, don't let it affect you.
Over the past 4 years, I've lost 90 pounds. It hasn't been easy. There have been setbacks, self-doubt, and moments where I wanted to quit. But through it all, I've learned something important. This journey is about progress, not perfection.
It's about progress, not perfection. And so I don't understand the hate. Like, I don't get it. Like, I was involved in sport my entire life, and I was never the best. I mean, I really did struggle. I was the worst player when I tried out for my badminton team. I got last place. I never heard the phys ed teacher or the coach say, why are you trying out? Everyone's beating you 15-0. You really do suck. Why did you even show up? And so how is this any different? It's about progress, about getting better. Hey, the first time, you're not going to win. You're probably going to get last. The next time, maybe beat a few people. The next time, you beat a few more. You keep improving. She started at, perhaps it was 300 pounds. Now she's 210. Could she actually lose more? Of course she could. She could look better. She knows she could look better. But does that mean you can't compete?
I've had some comments along the way that have been brutal. People saying I was too fat, that stepping on stage was a joke, that I was an insult to the other competitors.
You're not an insult to the... Like, I need to see these competitors. I need to have a word with them. How is that person who's less talented than you an insult to you? When I went to university and had the highest mark in every single class that I took, every single time, I never felt insulted when other people failed the test. Oh, we're in math and you don't know the answers? I didn't feel insulted. Oh, I worked 5 times harder than you, I studied more than you, and I have a higher grade. You had a 60? You failed? I got 100. You're an embarrassment to me. No, you're not. How is it an embarrassment? I put in the amount of work that I wanted to put in, and I got out of it what I wanted to. If I diet my ass off and I want to take steroids and I want to do this and do that, show up at 250 pounds shredded with 4% body fat, and you want to show up at 250 pounds at 24% body fat, by all means, you do you. Hey, you went from 50% body fat to 40. It's an improvement. I started at 20 and I made it down to 5. I did better than you. So what? But what it isn't, it's not an embarrassment to me. How is what you do a reflection of me? I never understood that. What somebody else decides to put into something or how good they are, how does that affect me?
Those words hurt, but I won't let them define me.
The words don't hurt. When I was a kid, this is going way back, we had a saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. And as we got older, they said, you know what, that's not true. Names, sometimes they hurt more than the broken bones. This is bullshit. Names don't hurt you. You choose to allow them to. It's on you. If you allow what somebody says about you to stick to you, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Did you hear that saying? I mean, we were kids, we learned everything. All you needed to know. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Whatever you say bounces off me and it sticks to you. There you go. I win. Mic drop. Whatever you said about me, it's on you. You might be thinking that this is a joke, but it is actually true. What people say about you, hurtful things, it's a reflection of themselves. It's what they themselves see and perceive themselves to be. And so if somebody is sitting back in the audience or in the comments section and saying, you're fat, how dare you get up on stage like that? That's an embarrassment. It's so cringe. It's because they can't imagine that they themselves could be doing what you're doing. They're thinking, if I was her, I wouldn't dare look like that. I wouldn't dare. And so what they're doing is trying to hurt you by putting on their own perceived values onto you. You are not they. They are not you. And so just because they don't have the confidence, the self-esteem, the wherewithal to be able to do this, it doesn't mean that you don't. And so trust me when I tell you this, they're jealous. They're not jealous of how you look. They're jealous of how you feel. The fact that you can feel so confident despite looking that way, that you can get up on stage and not even care or even take pride in what you're doing. They couldn't do it. They might look twice as good at you and they're putting you down. But imagine if they had your physique, your genetics, they wouldn't be able to do it. And so what they're doing is they're bashing you in order to make themselves feel better.
I keep going because this journey isn't about them, it's about me. I started this journey to have more confidence, more strength, and to get my life back. Losing 90 pounds wasn't just about the weight, it was about reclaiming who I am.
Do you think she should care that there's thousands of people making fun of her? She lost 90 pounds. You know how much better her life is right now? She's going to live perhaps 20 years longer. The quality and quantity of life, it's significantly better. And so why should she care if bro from Bangladesh called her fat on the internet? Like, imagine caring what some moron thinks about you.
And then there are messages like this, a reminder that not everyone is here to tear you down.
Exactly. As many negative messages as there are, and this is what society does, they focus on the negative. If you get 1,000 comments and 5 are negative, you're going to remember the 5 that are negative instead of the 995 that are positive. And so people that keep putting me down, they keep insulting me and thinking, wow, we've won. We've gotten to Coach Greg. He's such a loser. He's a horrible human being. He's a manlet. He's old. No one could ever love him. That is your opinion. That is perhaps what? The opinion of 30,000 of you? Well, let's call it 1 million. 1 million people hate Coach Greg. 1 million. I have over 1 billion views. Over 1 billion people have watched Coach Greg on the internet. Why would I care about 1%? I mean, think about it. Are you going to have every single person in the world like you? I'd rather surround myself with the people that value my opinion, that value me as a person, that actually care about me, not the fakies of the world. Why would you care about that? I can guarantee that there's more people in support of this woman than there are those who are against her. Guarantee it. But rather than focusing on the positive, you're going to focus on the haters. And so if she gets up on stage and all her friends and family are cheering for her, supporting her, wishing her the best, she gets up on stage, even if she gets last place, why should she care? The people that actually matter, they love and support her. Her haters, well, they're going to hate. How does that matter? Guys, how does it matter? And so the next time you want to do something, you're thinking, I can't do it because somebody's going to make fun of me. Somebody's always going to make fun of you, but are you going to live your life avoiding the things that you want to do just because some people are going to make fun of you? What kind of life is that?
Some people see the hard work, the grit, and the resilience it takes to show up every day. For those people, thank you. Your kindness means more than you know. This journey is far from over. I've taken breaks, I've refueled, I've grown, and I'll keep striving. Not for perfection, but for progress. So
It's not about perfection, it's about progress. She just wants to get better. This is for everyone in life. There can only be one person that's the champion. One. So Katie Crowley, online coach, lost 90 pounds and transformed my life. I now help you to do the same. Certified coach and fitness bestie. Inquire for coaching. And so many of you are thinking, she's last place. How can she coach anyone? She doesn't look amazing. Do you know how many more people can relate to her than perhaps the champion? Let's say she's the champion, IFBB Pro, Miss Olympia, whatever. How many people do you think are hiring coaches to be the Olympia champion versus how many people just want to lose 90 pounds? There are more people out there who want to lose 90 pounds than there are people who want to be the Miss Olympia champion. And so they want to hire somebody who's been through it. They know what it's like. Oftentimes, the champions, they simply have the best genetics, the greatest work ethic, they had the best parents, whatever. Everything's going for them. And of course, PEDs. Some people, they just want to have somebody coach them who understands them, who gets them. Hey, it's not easy. You're going to be hungry. You're starving. I'm here to help you out. Some of you are thinking, hey, maybe she just took Ozempic. Probably not. But even if she did, who cares? If her clients say, did you take Ozempic? And she says, yes, they might think, hey, I also want Ozempic. I have type 2 diabetes. Doctor's going to prescribe it. And so why not? Or she says, you know what? I did it without it. I think it could be beneficial for some. Ask your doctor. Is that bad? What's bad about that? Just like her, I'm also a coach, Coach Greg. Just because I'm in better shape than her and have more education than her and coach more clients than her, does that mean she can't coach other people? There are a ton of people that would rather be coached by her than by me. And is there anything wrong with that? Of course not. And so choose the coach that you want to coach you. If you resonate more with her and you want her to be your coach, then hire her. Whatever works. Do you think I care? I want you to be in shape. I want you to lose the weight. Whatever it takes to do that, do it. Now, one supplement that can absolutely help you, especially if you're struggling to lose weight, GLP Max. It reduces your appetite by approximately 28%. Instead of being an 8 out of 10 hungry, you're now a 6. There's thousands of people using this. The reviews are through the roof. It's amazing. Finally, a supplement that reduces my hunger cravings. Do you know how easy it is to lose weight when you're not as hungry? I mean, the number one reason diets fail is because people are hungry and end up cheating on their diet and they don't stay in a calorie deficit. This makes you less hungry. You're less likely to binge. You stay in your calorie deficit. Now, if you add on GO2 Max, improve your cardio, you do 150 minutes of cardio a week. If you get my freaking cookbook, the low-calorie, delicious meals for the big eaters, it's going to make it that much easier to lose weight. And so if you're interested, of course, you can get all the various supplements, but you can also click the link in the description to hire Coach Greg. I'm taking applications right now. If you're interested in getting coached with dramatically reduced prices, click the link in the description. Don't forget, for all the supplements, code Greg, 15% off. As you can see, going through her channel, her pages, various pictures, her exercising, clients working out. This is what it's all about. Exercising, being fit, being positive, enjoying fitness. Because trust me, if you like exercise, if you like working out, if you like eating healthy, getting fit is so freaking easy. But if you don't, it's a nightmare. I was having 2 hard days in a row yesterday and the day before. I was overtrained. I pushed myself too far and I was doing my cardio and I was thinking, I wonder if people who hate doing cardio feel like this, because I was struggling just to get it in an hour. My heart rate was low. I was tired. And I was thinking, if it felt like this to do an hour of cardio every single day, I don't know how many years I could do it. And so I thought, you know what? That's probably how many people feel. And so I feel bad for you. You don't enjoy the cardio. You don't have the energy. Perhaps you're sick, you're suffering, you're in the hospital, and you just don't have the ability to do cardio that's enjoyable. It's truly sad. And so I'm hoping that most of you can find an exercise, a form of cardio that you enjoy, whether it's walking, biking, swimming, hiking, all of those things. And of course, if you could get to the gym and lift some weights or even do it at home twice a week, which is what I do, you're going to have so many benefits. I just got my blood work done. It had me at beyond the 95th percentile for health. It's incredible. My liver enzymes, my heart, my kidney function, everything was through the roof. And I'm thinking, how lucky am I? I abused steroids for over 10 years, and to have a healthy body at 49 years of age, I do believe I owe it to cardio, and of course from eating healthy, because the damage I'm sure that I've done from taking steroids, I imagine how much healthier I would be if I hadn't done it. But at least I do the cardio, and so I'm going to keep going. If you're not healthy right now, you're overweight, you're not doing cardio, I'm begging you to try. Get out there and be active, eat healthy. Life is worth it. You're worth it. Be proactive, get in the gym, ending it here. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you liked it. Don't forget, there are natural alternatives to steroids. You can take Turk Builder Max as well as Turk Platinum. These are amazing supplements. Don't forget about the G-Test Platinum to improve your testosterone levels. Don't go down the steroid path. It doesn't end well for many, many people. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to watch one of those two bloops. And until next time, I am out.